should have been going to bingo tonight.
Should you?
I'm going to the hospital. Were you in the shop, Mrs. Sharples? I didn't see you.
No, you wouldn't. I wasn't there. There are some things I don't butt into. When a girl's deciding between life and death, it's a matter between her and her maker.
You think she was deciding?
I don't know. What did the doctor say?
He said she was in very bad shape. Well, Lolo.
It's all right. I've heard.
She's in good hands.
Yeah. I had a row with her just before she went out.
And that makes it all your fault, I suppose.
Well, I could have been nicer to her.
By gum, some folks are big-headed. Are you standing there and telling me that that girl had a breakdown because you said 2 wrong words? Who do you think you are?
I'm a friend of hers.
Is she a friend of yours?
Yeah, of course she is.
She ever told you off?
Well, of course she has.
You ever thought of suicide, I suppose?
Oh, Mrs. Sharples, don't upset her anymore.
I'm not upset, and I'm asking her, well, did you?
Well, no, but...
No, but we'll get it into it. It's got naught to do with you.
Well, it could have had.
Get away with your bother. By gum, some folk will take credit for out.
Shall I go and put the kettle on, Mrs.?
Well, not for me, love. I'm going to the hospital.
Oh, I'll come with you.
No, you stay where you are.
Yeah, I
No,
want to...
you stay where you are, love.
And sleep in my room tonight, eh, love?
Yeah, OK.
Ta-ra.
We're all a bit to blame, though, aren't we? Us has interfered.
I've told you, love. You've naught to blame yourself on now. Go inside like a good girl. I don't know. Seem to spend my time these days contradicting myself. Ah! Tuning up, are you?
May I have a word with you, Mr. Sharples?
Anybody in there?
No, it's quite empty, Mrs. Sharples.
Come on in, it'll be as private in there as anybody. I assume it's a private word you're after.
Please.
I thought as much. Sit you down.
Allow me, Mr. Sharples. Milk stout, I believe.
Won't make a bit of difference, you know.
Oh, I never imagined for a moment that it would. Mrs. Walker?
Yes, Mrs.
Could I have a milk stout, please? From
Yes,
Mrs.
indeed.
Yeah.
One milk stout, that'll be 1 and 4, please, Mrs. Findlay. Thank you.
Oh, thank you very much.
Give it here. You don't want to fill it full of froth.
Some things I never learned, Mrs. Sharples.
Glad to hear you admit it. Good health.
Thank you. Well, Mr. Sharples, we've had our little brushes from time to time over the years, minor skirmishes in the battle of life, and due in the main, and I freely admit this, to the very high standard which I've set for myself and on which I insist from others. Some people have called me finicky.
I've heard 'em.
Well, when one is finicky, Mr. Sharples, when one does set high standards, one courts disappointment. However, I must confess that of late I would have still been disappointed had my standards been even lower than they are. You follow my drift, I take it.
Well, seeing that all I do for you is look after your mission, all I gather you want to talk about that.
Yes, that is so. Only yesterday evening, Councillor Barnes, who had unfortunately come to the committee meeting in a light suit, sat on one of the bentwood chairs.
Got his britches behind, dirty. Go on.
Yes, he did indeed.
Well, you can tell Councillor Barnes, and I knew him when he was filthy from head to foot. Airing up and down Victoria Street, pinching plums from Chadwick's. Go on, you tell him that.
That's hardly the point, is it? Good night, Mrs. Sharples.
You may as well say what you've come to say.
I've already said it.